Hello, what's going on, everybody? My name is Sato. Today we are back with some Kerbal Space Program, and I'm sorry for not posting any videos for a while. I started a new job, and I've been trying to find time to record. I do have some stuff recorded for other games, it's just not posted yet. Um, in this episode, we're going to be doing a new series around Minmus and starting a colony there. So as with any start of the game, we're gonna have to probably either crunch in the first few episodes into science or something like that. But yeah, let's get to it and start our new game. And we're gonna have to name it too. So it's gonna be in career mode. I'm gonna call this something season 2. It's not the best, but it works. Let's get a flag. Let's do the rings. I like how that looks. And then difficulty is gonna be custom, but we're gonna start from moderate. Um, Resource abundance, I'm not worried about. Starting funds, I do want to lower, so we have to take a mission. So, science reward, I want to go up because it's always low, and funds reward, I'll drop a little bit. Reputation, I'm not too worried about. We're not want to do any of those. Advanced, and let's turn the range down for this to like 6. This way, I have to have antennas or satellites and stuff. Kerbal G-force limit. And I'm going to also always allow action groups. And the same with level up immediately. Okay, that's going to be our game. Okay, they're telling us how to play the game. What we first want to do is go to mission control. Get these first 2 missions that we can do. So gather scientific data and launch a vessel. So we'll go to the vehicle building, get this started so we can get all our science stuff out of the way. And then we can begin to work on bigger ships that are more customized, because after this episode I plan on installing some mods like scaling and stuff like that so we can make more pretty looking stuff. Solid booster. Science. Get some of these glue containers. Let's do 3 of them. 4 of them. Need a parachute, of course. Make sure it's on its own stage. And some tail fins. Don't need them, but I want them. Okay. Save and launch. Hopefully the audio sounds a little bit better through the mic too, because I finally got an attachment for my computer that I can use instead of having to record on my other computer and then patch it together. So now it should be a little bit better, probably louder too. And let's observe the mystery goo. While we're here at the launch pad, we got 5 science. Let's also do an EVA here, so we can do an EVA report. Get 4 science, we're now at 9. And then you just make them board again. We'll do a crew report as well. That's 11 science. Okay, turn on SAS and launch. We are now in the air. We're going to hit this observer mystery goo. It's a whole 12 science there. We're up to 20 science already. We are now out of fuel though, and we're just going to keep coasting upwards. Not going to get very high though. Would like to try and tilt us to the right, see if we can land over in the water. Because if we do that, then we can get a little bit more science out of this first run. If only I could do EVA while in the air for now, but he does not have the tower down there upgraded yet. But our missions are going to be heading towards the moon and Minmus. Mainly it's going to be trying to put a colony around Minmus, but for kind of as a mistake, we're going to do satellites and stuff and start with the moon. Get a small base set up there and all that. So hopefully if you guys do enjoy this, we can keep doing more episodes of it. And I think we still have one extra one, so we can try and do this one above the water. Hang on. Might have to be a little bit closer. Parachute's opened. What about now? Alright, I'll just keep it. And we're going to time warp until we hit the water. And then we'll do our last mystery goo and EVA report from here. Our fins broke off, but the rest of it's fine. Another 7 signs. Nice. An EVA report. Got some more. And we're going to board and recover vessel. Let's see how much science we got from that first run. We got 49 science and some extra from completing those 2 missions. Nice. Now have a total of 75 science. We got about 80,000 funds for completing the mission, and you gain a little bit of experience. Good stuff. The next couple missions that should pop up. We'll look at those in a minute. Let's just go to the research and just get the basic engineering so we can do temperature as well. And then basic rocketry so we can have more control. Survivability, parachutes, and the atmosphere barometer thing. And I could either do general rocketry or stability. I think I'm going to go for stability. Purchase the parts. I can actually do both, so let's just do them all. Okay, we already got the first 3 kind of levels. And we don't have enough for any of these yet, but the next one we'll go for is basic science. Okay. And we did get a good amount of stuff. If we look at these, we can find out which ones we want to do. So, yeah, let's look at the map real quick. See which ones are nearby, and see which ones we can do for some easy cash. So if I head to this one, it's on the right. What do I gotta do here? G629, that's what we're gonna look for. I want to do a couple of these. The reason is so I can get some money. Because we're just gonna need a lot of money. Okay, we need to do a survey over there. Okay. Just take a crew report. Yeah, I can do that. Let's accept that contract. And they want me to test the decoupler while at the water. Okay, I can do that. That'll go along with this mission then. Okay, let's go to the vehicle assembly. We gotta build a rocket that can go over to where they specified and then land in the water. That's funny. That's Angel who just texted me. Alright, let's get that. Let's do the swivel so we can have some more control. We might want to do some decouplers on the side, possibly. It also said we do need one of these decouplers for splashdown, so we'll have to probably stack 2 of these. I figure we can do one there and maybe one more. So we'll have one of these detached, the lower one. So this way we can, jettison this while we're going to land. And then we'll have this one while we hit the water and detach that. And if it doesn't work down here, we could always just retry it with it up here. But I like to try it there for now. I don't know exactly how much fuel I'm going to need, so I'm going to put just a little bit extra. I think I'm going to do some solid fuel boosters, the hammer ones. Okay. Let's get a nose cone and some fins. 4th, and it should be okay. And let's not forget our science stuff. So we need some barometers, some temperature gauges, not so much the mystery goose anymore because we've already done most of what we can do at these altitudes. Let's put 3 of these on here. Okay, and we need 3 of these as well. Alright. The reason I'm doing 3 is so I can do 1 of each on the launch pad, 1 of each in the air, and then 1 of each in the water. So I should get a decent amount of science. So yeah, let's rename it to the second, if I can spell right. Second launch vessel. Okay, and let's check all the staging because it is not correct. We want these to launch at the same time, then those detach. There's just an extra one here. Let's remove that. This is to remove the weight. This is to complete the mission, and then our parachute. The parachute needs to be before this one. Yeah, okay. Let's save and launch. And I'm pretty sure it said 16,000 meters, something like that. We should have enough fuel to get up there, I think. Let's see, the mission says we need to be at 17,300. Over here on this side of the island. We can probably make that. Okay, we are now back, guys. I had to go do something real quick. We did finish the mission over here. Now we're doing one over here. It's kind of the same thing. We did unlock more science stuff, so like I got the Science Junior and all that. Let's do the temperature gauge on the launch pad before I forget, and the barometer, so we can get some more science. Then we're just going to activate our engines and lift off. Yes, I emptied out some of the fuel because we don't need that much. Okay, and we have to be above 18,000 meters for this mission. No, I just want to start tipping over. We are about the apoapsis that we need, so we're okay. We'll just do a little bit of throttle while trying to turn. Enough that our speed doesn't drop too much, though. We're now getting into the thicker part of the atmosphere and able to keep turning more. Here we are. We're now kind of going sideways. We're still heading up, but we're going more sideways now. Here we are. Now we just gotta fly above there, and then we have to test our parachute in the altitude between 4,000 meters and 9,000 meters while only going 100 meters a second to 230 meters a second. It's not the hardest thing to do, but it is a little annoying. I'll say that. It's definitely a little annoying. But we'll get it done. I don't really want to go up anymore, so I'm just trying to burn downwards. Hopefully I don't go too fast and explode. Okay. I need to click on the command pod and pin it so I can click the crew report once we get right above where we need to be. Then after that, what I want to try to do is turn around and burn retrograde. I might want to save some of it so I can do the speed thing. But hopefully this will work out. I'm going to try to tip upwards. It's just now time to do it. There we are. I completed that mission. I can close that. If I tilt down, I'm going too fast. If I tilt up, I start slowing down. Okay. Let's try to burn our way up more. Just want to detach that. We need to set this to a higher number. Probably spread it out. I don't know. I just need to Now it'll slow down more, hopefully. Like a lot more, but we do have about 7,000 meters until we need to be at a spot to pull our parachute. So hopefully we can slow down enough. I'm constantly trying to lift the nose up though, so we can be tilting up, but it's not doing very much if you look here. Okay, we are now entering, or just about to enter the altitude I need to pull the chute, but we're still going about 400, 500 meters a second too fast. Okay, just now entering it right now, and we have to pull the chute soon. Come on, slow down some more. We only have about 2,000 meters left. Come on, come on. Okay, pull the chute. We pulled the chute, tested it. We're at the right speed. Open, open, open. It opened. Does that count? I don't get it. That does not work. I'm not sure. And I did test it. It did work. I don't know about this mission. Okay. Well, we're just going to time warp until we get down there. Just going to take a couple minutes. And conduct a material study. Okay, close the doors. I don't think, yeah, I'm not going to get anything, so just got to keep time warping. It's going to take a while because we're not going that fast at all. It doesn't really do much with one. But yeah, hopefully we can do stuff like a colony and maybe even a space station that actually can refuel stuff. I've had a hard problem with docking, but as long as I can dock like around a moon or something and not the actual Kerbin or something, because it's too hard for me to do it there. But on the smaller planets, it's easier for me to do it. So I can just do space station either around the Mun or Minmus. Have it built filled with fuel and science stuff, and maybe even people. Make some type of SSTO or something, or maybe it'll be like half SSTO with a rocket strapped to it, and have that as their interplanetary vehicle so they can go back and forth. What I plan on doing is having like multiple little stations set up around Minmus and the Mun, because I just think it would look cool, especially with the mods I want to use, like scaling. I got some plane part mods and engines, and I'm gonna find some more after I finish this episode. And next episode, I'll list all the mods and all that. And yeah, and here you can see we are now just about to land. And so I gotta slow down the time warp so we don't explode ourselves. And touchdown. See if we can log temperature. Nope. But we'll still do it. Okay, I guess we didn't complete the parachute thing, but we tried. Had all the requirements and everything, but it didn't work testing it that way. Maybe I had to click on the block to test it, but we still received a good amount of science. And he didn't get any XP, but he got a little bit of money. So yeah. Let's see what kind of science we can spend. We can either do it on a plane stuff, general construction, or advanced rocketry, which I think for now we'll just save it on this episode. Let's see, the next couple missions are escape the atmosphere and orbit. Let's just do the escape the atmosphere one now, and we'll do a new vehicle. So a new vehicle, it can go up. Okay. And of course, Jeb's going to be flying it. Do we have thermal? Yes, we do. We need a heat shield on it and a coupler. Because he's going to go really high up and really fast. Let's give him a science module. Let's get one of these. Barometer, temperature gauge, and a mystery goo. Yeah. So that'll be what comes back. We're going to need a parachute, and I want 2 drag chutes as well. I want him to survive. Okay. Actually, let's do 4, because, yeah, just because it's extra, and we can always use extra parachutes. Okay, now what we need is some type of fuel to take us up, and we already got a little bit, so we'll do a 4-thing stage with a swivel engine. And then we'll do 2 decouplers, I guess, and we'll have 2 large solid fuel boosters on them, thumpers. So that should be more than enough fuel to get up in this. Oh, okay, it's also more than enough weight. Let's see, can we empty some of the fuel out? It's still too heavy. Okay, maybe we won't use these ones, but we'll use these smaller ones. Let's see how that is. Okay, yeah, we're definitely in the weight range. We should be able to do this fine. Get a nose cap and a little bit of winglets. Let's see, how many parts can I place? 3 more? I don't really need them. I guess a battery might be a good idea. Battery in there. Okay. Call it Jeb's. I don't know. Jeb's highest vehicle or something, I guess. Vehicle test. Sure. The setup are this stuff. Can't remember the name of it. Let's just set up an order though, so we can have these thrusters going, and then couples. Once that one's out of fuel, it'll decouple that. Okay, good. Save and launch. Okay, we're gonna turn on our engines on maneuver mode so we can see our Apple axis and all that, and just launch the engine. Just gonna keep it pointing straight up and see how high we can get up with our solid fuel. I don't think we'll break the atmosphere with just the solid fuel, so we'll have to probably use some more liquid fuel, but it should be enough to get us decently high. Especially at the speed that we're going, so we may want to shut off the engine possibly. Okay. You can see our Apple axis is now pushing into space. It's about 81,000 meters. It's not bad. We'll use another 200 meters just to keep pushing it up a little bit. And then what we're going to want to start doing once we're up here is turning, so we can not be going straight up and down. We actually start falling with the planet or something. Oh, don't want to kill the Jeb. Time warp till we're up there actually. So 60,000. Once we're at 70,000 meters, we're in space. And there we go. He's now in space. He's going to do a temperature check. There we go. He has finished the escape the atmosphere goal. We can log the barometer. It's cold. In the mystery goo. Get some more science. And then finally, the science junior. Nice. Close the doors on that. And let's begin to boost sideways so we can fall sideways to the planet and not burn ourselves up or anything. Or at least too badly. Of course, now we have a thermal plate on there, so we should be okay for the most part, but you never know. Things could still explode. It is KSP. Now we're going to try and turn around retrograde, and we're just going to time warp until we are back down at the planet. Okay, we have entered the atmosphere. Keep time warping. You can see we are going faster and faster, so soon we'll start burning up once we get into the atmosphere. There it is, and that should start slowing us down. Hopefully I can keep it under control and it doesn't flip out on us. Check this too. The amp ladder is not taking any heat right yet. Now it is. I'm also starting to lose control a little bit, so I'm going to try and fight it. Okay. We've now passed the burning stage. It's not bad at all. We are landing on the dark side of the planet, though. We're going to wait until we are a couple thousand meters off the water. Around 2,000 or so. And then we're going to pull the chutes. We got 4 drive chutes, so that'll help slow it down real quick. There we are. Then we're only falling at about 17 meters a second until the big one opens, which now drops us down to 7. Not bad at all. Still didn't get that parachute one. I might have to cancel that mission. I don't understand what I did wrong, because I'm pretty sure I did most of it correctly, but maybe not. Maybe I had to click the test button. Let's slow down the time warp so we don't explode as we hit the water. Deb's looking around in his little capsule like, what's going on, guys? Okay, we have landed. Jeb has safely returned. We can recover his vessel. See how much science we earned from this one. Okay, we got 113 science from that. And probably some more from completing the mission. We did get a decent chunk of money from that. He didn't gain any experience because he has to go into orbit now. Active. I might just, I have to cancel it. Before activate the part. Yeah, I mean, it was all. I mean, does it have to be all at once, or I don't know. Let's just cancel it for now. Yeah, I hear you. All right, yeah. Oh, I just declined it. Oops. Okay, well, that's probably going to be it for today's video, guys. So, I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, you should hit that like and subscribe button. And that's it for today. So, peace out.